Hi, Max.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Okay, this is a januflection.
Okay, it's
What is a januflection?
I don't know.
Januflection is a word that I made up. Janus is this Roman god. When you see him, he has these two faces, one on this side and one on this side, because he's the god of thresholds, the god of in a way, beginning. So January is from Janus. And a januflection is when you look back at the past and look forward to the future. So we're not reflecting, we're januflecting. Max, everybody knows that you are a kid that goes on streaks, right? You get interested in something and that's all you do.
Yeah.
Right? So last year, what was your streak?
Monkeys and guitar.
Monkeys and guitar. Okay. And what did you do with those?
Well, I always climbed and I almost always played guitar.
Are you pretty good at guitar, Max?
Yes.
If you do say so yourself. What were some big things that happened last year, some milestones?
Well, I finished 5th grade, which is like the first year of middle school, and so it was pretty hard.
So why is it hard?
Well, it's a big jump from 4th grade to 5th grade.
Why?
Well, because you have more tests, more schoolwork, and you also have more teachers, not just one teacher, and you have more subjects. I started voice lessons and orchestra.
Mm-hmm. And you're in a musical again this year?
Yes.
Can you sing us a part from your musical?
No.
One little bit?
No.
Just a tiny short.
No.
Anything exciting happen in the summer?
Well, yes. We went to Slovenia for a missions conference.
And that was good?
Yes.
What was great about Slovenia?
I don't know. Being able to speak English in Europe.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what else besides Slovenia?
We also, our family came to visit us. That was like a vacation, and we went to Budapest and Poland.
Mm-hmm.
And we also went to the High Tatras.
Mm-hmm. The mountains?
Yes.
And what was the best part about that? That was a vacation with them, right?
Yes.
And what was the best part about that vacation?
That we could be together.
Is that your stomach growling?
What? No.
What is that?
Bona.
Bona? The dog?
Yes.
What's she doing?
She's eating.
She's eating her bone.
Last year, from the beginning until the end of summer, it felt like we were home in Banska Bystrica. We got used to our place where we were living, kids to school, Todd and myself to work. We had our established routine. It felt like we were sort of settled home. And then at the end of summer, I started working full-time for Narni Elementary School with new responsibilities, new commitments, more time commitment. And also, at the end of September, we moved to a new area of Banska Bystrica, to a quite smaller place, an apartment, so we lost our yard. And so it felt like over again, our family had to get used to new place, new routine, new ways of life.
Mm-hmm. And how do you like teaching at Narnia?
I do like teaching in Narnia. It's a lot of fun. I teach 1st grade only, but it's kind of like I'm teaching 4 groups of kids, and I meet with them 3 times a week, so it's a lot of English. And it's a kind of creative, fun way of working with kids, so I do like it.
What was one of the biggest things that happened in our personal lives last year or early this year?
Mm-hmm. After looking for a property for over a year, We are the owners, official owners.
Is it nice property?
It's beautiful.
Last year was a bit of a different year for me. I didn't have big milestone things happen like defend my dissertation or move to Slovakia. But I started teaching. My course load was expanded. So I'm teaching now Hebrew, and I'm also teaching advanced exegesis courses. And those have been very rewarding. In fact, I got a comment from one student, and this was actually from one of my other classes, from my Old Testament introduction class. He said thanks. He said thanks. He says, because of this class, I've fallen even more in love with Scripture. What we're learning and what we're about to learn is, in fact, amazing. And I've only listened to the first 2 lectures. It's unbelievable how everything fits together. I'm thinking, what a shame it is that I didn't know this earlier, and yet at the same time, it's wonderful that I know it now, and that I have this information not just for myself, but for others as well. At several points in the lecture, I asked the students, isn't this amazing? But I think amazing is the wrong expression, because it's far more than amazing. This was a huge encouragement for me to get this letter, because one thing is, the goal is for people to see how amazing Scripture is, not how amazing the lectures are or how amazing I am. And he says, you know, it's cause the classes are helping him fall even more in love with Scripture, seeing how things fit together, seeing how there's, you know, one author that is behind all of this. And another thing that's encouraging for me is when he says that I have this now not just for myself, but for others as well. And that's the whole point, teaching at a seminary. You're hoping to teach people that will be teaching others. So that was a huge encouragement for me. Another big thing that happened this year was the translation committee, or the revision to the current Slovak ecumenical translation. I had no idea what I was getting into when I did that. What's coming up this year? Big, exciting, anything?
We're going to America
Going to America.
for summer break.
Is that big and exciting?
Yes.
It is?
Yes, it's
You
the
don't-
most exciting thing.
Yeah? Why?
Yes. I can't wait to see friends and family.
Anything especially that you're looking forward to back in the States? Like,
Driving on a 4-wheeler in America.
okay,
Clam chowder.
clam chowder? Okay.
I will be able to shoot real guns.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
And what happens when we come back and you start school? You'll be in 5th grade, right?
Oh yeah.
And what is 5th grade? It's the beginning of
Middle school?
middle school. And that'll be a big jump, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking forward to that?
Yes. Or no.
Why?
Well, as Elizabeth did it, it looked hard.
Mm-hmm. But you're ready, right?
I don't know.
You don't know? Why not? You look a little worried right now.
Well, because I actually am worried about this grade.
Do you have the same streak now that you had last year?
No.
What's your streak now?
Army.
Your fanaticism. It's what?
Army.
Army. Okay. Am I happy about that?
No.
No? Was I happy when you were on the guitar?
Yes.
Yeah, we were big buddies then, right?
I think we're bigger buddies now.
Oh, okay. For me, the big thing this year, the big push for me is to see if I can publish my dissertation. And there are several reasons for that. The main reason is because I think that my dissertation can be helpful for the church, helpful in terms of reading Scripture, especially in terms of seeing all of Scripture, seeing how things connect in Scripture, like that student said. And I have another, I put my dissertation online, and one of my classmates from Trinity put a comment, it was on Facebook. He said, "Todd, I've read significant portions of your dissertation, and it has altered not only the way I teach Genesis, but the way I teach every book of the Bible. And that's obviously a huge encouragement, and I think that my dissertation can be helpful that way, so I want to publish it. But then also, we need it at the seminary for accreditation. Not just that, but I need to start publishing in general for accreditation. And then also I'm hoping that it will open up doors for ministry, that it will kind of help people even in Slovakia to know that this is a way that we can all read Scripture that will be helpful. So, that's my big year in front of me. Well, let's just say goodbye then.
Bye.
Anything else? Last words?
Bye, and I miss you. And I...
Albo ona chcela tiež.